Was not involved in any casting or creative decisions. She did not score the film. She never saw an edit or made any notes on the film. She did not even see It Ends With Us until weeks after its public release. Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, fired off the request for the international pop star, who's 35, to be a witness in the ongoing legal war, according to TMZ. Swift's name came up several times in Baldoni's lawsuit, according to the New York Post. The Post says the Bad Blood singer has a tight friendship with the famous couple, so tight that she's the godmother of Lively and Reynolds' 3 daughters. Baldoni alleged the conversation got heated, and he felt ambushed. He also claimed that Lively tried to use her relationship with the Grammy winner to intimidate him.
Taylor Swift's carefully crafted image has long been a symbol of vulnerability, strength, and resilience, reflected in every lyric, friendship, and public moment. But today that world is facing a serious challenge with the arrival of an official subpoena, delivered in a shocking and highly public way. It's one thing to deal with persistent rumors and the ever-watchful eyes of the media, but becoming entangled in a legal case involving Blake Lively presents an entirely new level of scrutiny. Now Taylor finds herself emotionally overwhelmed, struggling to understand how events escalated so rapidly. The roots of this legal situation have been developing quietly over time, beginning with vague whispers, unlikely rumors that hinted at Blake's involvement in a controversy few wanted to believe. Taylor, known for her loyalty to close friends, never expected her own name to be drawn into the aftermath of a friend's legal issues. Yet here she stands, caught in a difficult and unexpected position, with potential consequences that could significantly impact both her personal and professional life.
What happened with Travis Kelce?
For my kids.
What happened with Travis Kelce? Are you guys good? Are you guys friends? How come Travis Kelce unfollowed you? Is there a problem? You guys are good? Are you and Travis Kelce still friends?
Blake, once a central figure in Taylor Swift's inner circle, is now at the center of a controversy that threatens to upend everything. The two were famously close, appearing nearly inseparable in the public eye, but behind the scenes tensions had been quietly building. Subtle signs of strain began to show as Blake's behavior became increasingly unpredictable. Taylor, known for her empathy and optimism, chose to give her friend the benefit of the doubt, until the situation became impossible to ignore. Now, with Blake's legal issues escalating, Taylor has unexpectedly found herself drawn into the fallout. Blake is notably absent as the case unfolds, leaving Taylor to manage the consequences alone. The arrival of an official subpoena has added a new level of urgency and distress. Never did Taylor imagine being involved in a legal dispute of this scale, especially one not of her own making. The documents are real, the implications are serious, and the timing could hardly be worse. As someone known for her attention to detail and control over her image, the unpredictability of the situation has reportedly taken a significant emotional toll. Taylor is grappling with a flood of emotions: shock, frustration, and a deep sense of betrayal. More than the legal implications, it's the broken trust that weighs most heavily. The realization that someone she once relied on implicitly may have led her into a crisis she never anticipated.
The Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds positive PR train was in full effect this weekend. That is until Travis Kelce pushed the train off the track.
Taylor said, I did not have a dog in this fight. I didn't know anything about it. And then she finds out that Blake's been dropping her name in town.
And that Blake referred to her as her dragon.
During that showdown at Blake and Ryan's penthouse
with Justin Baldoni.
She believes that Blake timed it there for sure.
And now Travis Kelce is right in the middle of all this too, because he is unfollowed Ryan Reynolds.
Fans could not believe it when he unfollowed Ryan, which, by the way, Ryan still follows Travis, more like Taylor and Travis versus Ryan and
Blake Lively, once a pivotal presence in Taylor Swift's life, now finds herself at the center of a controversy that is threatening to unravel much more than a friendship. Once nearly inseparable, the two shared what many believe to be an unshakable bond. But behind the public smiles and red carpet appearances, cracks had been forming for some time. Tensions reportedly began as Blake's behavior became increasingly unpredictable, straining even the closest of ties. Ever loyal, Taylor looked past the signs, until circumstances made them impossible to ignore. Now, with Blake embroiled in legal troubles, Taylor is being pulled into a situation she never anticipated. The unexpected arrival of a subpoena has turned her world upside down. With Blake conspicuously absent from the public eye, Taylor is left managing the fallout alone. The legal implications are serious and the emotional toll even more so. For someone who has spent years maintaining careful control over her public and personal life, this moment is a perfect storm of stress, heartbreak, and consequence. Adding further strain is her relationship with Travis Kelce. Known for standing by Taylor through thick and thin, Travis is reportedly at a crossroads. According to sources close to the situation, he had long expressed concern about Taylor's inner circle, particularly Blake, and now finds himself watching the fallout with frustration and helplessness. His support remains steadfast, but the stress is undeniable. As Taylor faces one of the most challenging periods of her career, the tension in their relationship has reportedly grown. Despite his efforts to be her anchor, the emotional weight is proving difficult for them both. Meanwhile, another familiar face has re-entered the spotlight. Ryan Reynolds, a longtime friend of Taylor's. For years, Ryan has been a constant in her life, a voice of humor, wisdom, and support. Now, as Taylor navigates emotional upheaval and public scrutiny, Ryan is believed to be growing concerned about how the pressure is affecting her. While not openly confrontational, his presence in Taylor's life serves as a subtle reminder of the people who've been there through her past challenges. The dynamic between Travis and Ryan is quietly shifting. While both men care for Taylor deeply in different ways, there is an underlying tension as they each try to support her in their own manner. Neither is seeking conflict, but the emotional landscape has grown increasingly complex. As Taylor becomes more emotionally fragile under the weight of legal scrutiny and public pressure, those closest to her are struggling to find the best way to help, without stepping on each other's toes. Taylor, for her part, is under immense stress. The lawsuit, the media attention, and the unraveling of once stable relationships have left her emotionally depleted. Every decision she makes now feels like it carries long-term consequences. Her fans, friends, and the world are watching closely, speculating on what the next chapter will bring. What happens next will depend on how Taylor navigates not just the legal situation, but the shifting dynamics around her. Whether she finds clarity, chooses to reset boundaries, or simply leans into those who offer steady support, the outcome will shape her path moving forward. Both personally and professionally. One thing is certain. Taylor Swift has weathered storms before, but this one is testing her in new and deeply personal ways. The coming weeks may reveal not only the resolution of a legal matter but the reshaping of her closest relationships.